what a day. Whew. First I had the uber right preachers, and then I had another one of this woman in church, follows this African American girl. She was 19 at the time. And this woman comes in and tells her, "You're too fat to wear those shorts here in church. You're too fat to wear that. And don't you care?" I mean, just going off on this girl. And of course, this girl reacts to her. Who do you think you are? Just what? You see my badge here? This is who I am. And don't you care about yourself? You can see I don't wear something like that. You shouldn't get. And this woman's just getting in her face, and this girl's crying. She's crying. Okay? It's just in church. In church, this is happening. This judgmental putting her down and just, it's horrendous. Since when of that anything that Christ said, "What you have done to the least of these, you have done to me"? Does this woman not knowing she's condemning herself by her condemnation of this girl? Okay? This young woman? Just sad. And these Karens are so self-righteous. So self-righteous. What needs to have is some reflection looking at it. But it said ultimately this woman is closed off. She's not going to look at anything. And of course this girl, immediately wanted to fire back. This woman goes out and says, "She swore at me." Well, you wouldn't have gotten sworn at if you wouldn't have sit there and tried to demean this girl. Body shame her. Because you don't have the guts to wear what she wears, okay? Because you feel so bad about yourself that anybody else that doesn't feel bad about themselves, you have to body shame to try to cover up your own nonsense. Just egregious. Okay, so what we have today, the read is on distorted desire. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. Okay, distorted desire. So, we could continue on in this vein with this woman has a distorted desire. Her desire is she has to cover up because she doesn't feel good about herself. So this girl should have to cover up as well. Okay? And even if this girl did, it would not make this distorted desire this woman has make her feel any better. But it's like, well, I don't feel good about myself, so you shouldn't feel good about yourself either. If you actually cared about yourself, you would cover up. So this woman's distortion, she's projecting onto another person to cover up her own failings, her own discontent, her own, again, malcontent, her own illusions, her own driving forces. Okay. Well, I cover up because I'm heavy, so you should cover up. Okay. So, this judgmentalism, it was coming out of her own disgust with her own actions, okay, with her own actions, that she was not comfortable in her own body. So how dare this girl be comfortable enough in her own body to wear what she was wearing, okay? So again, watch and see what are the distorted desires that one has. How is it driving you? Okay? Because unless you come to peace with who and what you are, you're going to project that onto others. You're going to deflect and project your distortions onto others that are not trying to revel or be caught up in the same drama that you're caught up in. Okay? So it's a good time to look deeper into one's own life, into their distorted desires, because even if they got those, even if this girl covered up, it's not going to make this woman feel any better about herself. Okay? And her own dissatisfaction. Okay? So even if you project your drama and you bully somebody into your own distortion, it's not going to make you happier. So something to be looked at. So thanks for tuning in, love and light, and I'll see you online.